under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Number 40 is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now to the plate, here is Brett Butler, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
At the plate now, Juan Samuel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is there, 2 gone.
Strawberry.
Next up for Los Angeles, Daryl Strawberry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Roberts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Butler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Fernandez.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Standing in now, Tony Fernandez, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Here comes the 1-2. Fernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Fred.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fred McGriff. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Webster gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave one. Still no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Gary Carter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So now to the plate, Alfredo Griffin. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Jeff Hamilton. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So runners in scoring position, and here is Mitch Webster looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Darren Jackson. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Butler is right there, one down.
Santiago.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Gerald Clark, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 55, Oral Hershiser.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Fielded by McGriff. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Butler.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brett Butler grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Next for the Dodgers, Juan Samuel. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Jack Howell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here's another 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 40.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Roberts. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate now, Tony Fernandez, and they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers 0. In now, Daryl Strawberry. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher,
so with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Tony.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gwynn.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Darren Jackson.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
Reined in, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago, runner in scoring position with two gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for San Diego. But they're on top 1-0. Standing in now, Alfredo Griffin. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
To the plate now, Jeff Hamilton. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
At the plate, Mitch Webster.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Scooped up to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Oral Hershiser. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate now, Brett Butler.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Gerald Clark. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. It'll stay up long enough to be run down out there. A good break on that ball, and he's retired. Stepping in next, Jack Howell struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Number 40 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1.
Samuel.
Now to bat, Juan Samuel flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Gwynn has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 44, Daryl Strawberry.
Next, here is Daryl Strawberry. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Taken in by McGriff. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Gary Carter. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. McGriff shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Roberts.
The second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Tony Fernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in will be Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but that'll land foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up is Jeff Hamilton. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Mitch Webster as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Jim. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Oral Hershiser, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Stepping in is Fred McGriff, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Griffin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Darren Jackson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago. Swing and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Softly hit toward the hole. Flips it behind his back. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. Mike Maddox has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brett Butler trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Juan Samuel. And that one yanked just foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Strawberry.
Stepping up is Daryl Strawberry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Another one sent foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, Gerald Clark. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Right fielder coming on. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jack Howell. Pitch on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The pitcher, number 52.
And if you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Thomas Howard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Dennis Cook answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch of the AB now. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Number 23 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Roberts trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Number 23 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. John Costello enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. Now here it comes. Softly on a line to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that's in there, base hit.
Griffin.
At the plate now, Alfredo Griffin. He's got it. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And he is in there. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So next to bat will be Jeff Hamilton. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Gwynn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And certainly no chance of scoring him there. It's a missed opportunity, and there's 1 gone in the inning now. Mitch Webster will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. From the stretch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Throw won't get him.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Larry Anderson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Cal Daniels will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. First delivery to him as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Brett Butler, as it's grounded sharply to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for. From an offensive standpoint, you try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Stepping in now, Daryl Strawberry. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 1. John Campanella is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And stepping in, Tony Fernandez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tony Fernandez goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Gwynn.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tony Gwynn becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Fred McGriff. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Orel Hershiser earns the victory on the mound. Number 40 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
My penis!